comprehensive sexual education. In the Bible, it says there is time for everything. When children are children, they should be learning about things of children. In the African tribes, when time for marriage comes, people are counseled about marriage. But to get a child and you start teaching her to be a woman or a man is really madness, because it is enough concentration to be a successful child. Then you become a successful teenager. Then you become an adult. All that takes a lot of time, a lot of effort. Now to catapult a child into womanhood when she's still a child, what are you looking for? The child psychologists can tell us what are these people looking for. It's madness. Therefore, I'm very happy that you are standing up, all of you. The pressures are, but what you need to realize, we normally say there will be no nation without a family. That's very correct. No nation without a families. But also you need to also know that it is not easy to have successful families without a country. So, as me, I am here in multiple capacities. I am a husband, a father, a grandfather. Like Mama, we are now threatening even to be great-grandfathers and great-grandmothers. So I am here in that capacity. But I'm also here as a freedom fighter. And I want you to know, since you are all political actors, that in order to protect our families, we must strengthen Africa economically and politically. Because this arrogance is really because of the weaknesses which the Africans preserve.
Convey on behalf of my colleagues from the African, Caribbean, and Pacific Parliamentary Union our deepest gratitude to you, Your Excellency, for the discipline, determination, resolve, and boldness that you have shown on the African continent, which has empowered us as your parliamentarians so as to defend and preserve the culture, the family, the values in the African context.
Programs and laws all across Africa, and those triple toxic contents include sexual orientations and gender identities enshrined in laws and programs, comprehensive sexuality education, and abortion, an unfettered right to abortion. These are on the assault on the African family. Now at Family Watch, we have a theme song called Save the Family, and it goes like this: the family is the beating heart.
It is an honor to join committed leaders from across our continent to reflect on one of the most urgent calls of our time: the preservation of our sovereignty, our values, and our families. I thank the Parliament of Uganda for hosting this event in partnership with the Inter-Parliamentary Network on Family, the Family Watch Africa, the African Bar Association, and the Foundation for African Heritage. I also acknowledge the steadfast support of His Excellency the President of the Republic of Uganda, who continues to champion the cause of African dignity, self-determination, and patriotism. To Honorable Saro Pendi, the conference chairperson, and the entire organizing committee, I extend my sincere appreciation. I thank you for heeding God's call to preserve our values and for leading with vision and courage in organizing this noble event. This third African Regional Inter-Parliamentary Conference convened under the theme Towards an African Charter of Values and Sovereignty. It comes at a most critical and continuation of the strong foundation laid here in Entebbe last year, and I'm honored to preside over this important gathering. Dear brothers and sisters, Africa stands today at crossroads. We face unprecedented global pressures that challenge not just our economies, but our cultural identities, our beliefs, and the institutions that hold our nations together, especially the family. Many African nations, including our own, continue to depend on foreign aid to finance essential sectors, including agriculture, health, education, and infrastructure. And yet, we must ask ourselves now, at what cost does this dependency come? And how long will it go on? Fortunately, we in Uganda, I believe, and all of us believe that it can't go on that long anymore, because we are doing everything possible to ensure that Uganda will truly soon be independent for real.
This is a testimony of the unwavering commitment of the first family in Uganda in preservation of family values as a foundation of a viable and productive society. Additionally, I want to commend the conference organizing committee for their relentless effort and devotion in ensuring the success of this conference. We want to thank you so much for acting on behalf of Parliament of Uganda. The theme this year of this conference is Towards an African Charter on Family, Sovereignty, and Values. And indeed, it's a befitting theme. The family today is under threat from regressive values that undermine the very foundational values of love, respect, belonging, cohesion, and unity, among others.
Your Excellency, this particular theme, conference is being convened under the theme Towards an African Charter on Family, Values, and Sovereignty. We have had previous conferences here. The very first one, the theme was protecting the African and family values. And Your Excellency, you can see that we have steadily moved through these themes and concretized our 3 years of examining the emerging challenges on the African continent.